What's up, super freaks? It's Myrtle, the big gamer, coming at you again, and today we're going to be getting into one of my absolute favorite things, which is when two of my hobbies collide. We're going to be visiting Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr, which is probably the most longest, most useless name for a video game I've ever heard. Should just call it Warhammer 40k Inquisitor, but whatever. So yeah, basic premise of the game is you're an Inquisitor, and if you're familiar with 40k, Inquisitors are basically the characters that are literally accountable to no one in the Imperium other than the Emperor and the High Lords of Terra. So they, I believe they are drawing resources from every corner and faction of the Imperium, based out of the Imperial Ecclesiary? I don't know, whatever their religious group is in 40k. So yeah, they're hyper-religious zealots. Basically, I think their primary mandate is just chaos corruption. So that's what I've been dealing with the game so far. Premise of the game is, if you've ever seen the movie Event Horizon, so far it's basically that. You basically found a ship that's been on the edge of space. Seems like there's something wrong with the ship, so I did a few missions basically just getting in, getting out, but it's you operate from, I'll show you here, we have our main command deck of your own ship, and yeah, so you just basically are flying around the galaxy and doing missions and fetch quests, most of them, but it's doing something here that no 40k game has really done before, which is they're trying to do the ARPG thing, the Diablo thing. Not really sure yet if it works. I've been having fun with it, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep my attention on it. It's certainly a beautiful game graphically, but one thing I do notice is the frame rate does struggle a little bit. I would say, a lot of dips here to 30k or 30 frames per second. Very rarely hitting the full 60 frames, which is what I expect from most newer PS4 games. So anyway, let's take a mission. So it says they're saving Caius Thorn is the mission I'm on. We've got to look for them in the Atheon system. So let's have a look at where that is. Are we in? Yes. Okay. Alrighty. So if he's in this system, I'm just going to go ahead and do we'll do any of the missions actually that are tied to this system. What have we got here? So he's got to be in one of these areas. Let's give it a whirl. Something tells me I've done this one before, which also tells me that I guess when you finish the missions, it doesn't necessarily mark them off of your map at all. So let's try this one. Oh, tyranny missions. Okay. Looks interesting. Let's go. whirl. One of the things I like about this game is any games that make good use of the speaker that's in the PlayStation 4 controller. Totally down with that. Like I just finished Days Gone a couple of weeks back, and they made very good use of that. And this one, whenever you're using the, what do they call it in 40K, their radio, the Vox, always comes through the controller, gives it a really good effect. Yeah, having fun with it so far, but we'll see if the fun stays.
Inquisitor, according to the coordinates you found, this area is one of the potential locations where your Magos Biologus could be. And it seems you've also got company.
Well, let's go visit that company.
Inquisitor, the rebellious forces of the Astra Militarium have taken over the area, and they're fighting with the loyal Imperial Guards. The rebels have surrounded the colony where the Magos Biologus might be holed up, and their mortars attack the Imperial fort with artillery.
Screen tearing. Significant screen tearing. Because of the frame rate. How are we doing here? Quality mode. Okay, so let's go for performance. Let's go for balance. There we go. No, let's take that off. That doesn't sound good at all.
Fire.
I've just walked straight into a war, haven't I?
It seems like it.
Now
I'll
it
take
seems
care of the
worse.
rebel mortars first.
What? I do believe there was an alternate route.
The Imperial Navy has launched Marauder bombers as a counterattack. They will bomb the entire area. Find cover. The Marauder bombers have retreated. You are safe to proceed.
I gotta tell you, this is one of those games where I think it kind of blows its load in the first, you know, level, first opening sequence, whatever. These levels have been getting worse as far as the visuals on them, and it seems like the performance on this game has taken a big hit since the first couple of levels, which I don't know if that's a design problem. I can't really speak to it, but it just doesn't seem to be running as smoothly or looking as good as it did when I first started. Activate the mortars, okay. Where the fuck are the mortars? Okay, I'm kind of clueless on where I'm supposed to be and what I'm supposed to be doing here. Deactivate all mortars and find the dude that they want you to find. Whoa, that is one large boy.
Reloading.
Doing here? Okay.
I spoke too soon, Inquisitor. The Marauder bombers are launching a second wave of bombardments.
How do I get out of this? Not very intuitive. Okay, so I presume I'm supposed to do something with this.
I've deactivated the first mortar. How do you dare to turn our weapons against us?
Okay, so that's good. So that is what you have to do with
The
those.
Marauder bombers have retreated again. This time, they are leaving the area for good.
The next time there's an aerial strike, I want to coordinate first with the Imperial Navy.
This thing does have a good story so far. I gotta admit, most nights I've been playing have been pretty baked, and I can't really remember what's going on so far other than what I've already told you. But good voice acting. Seems to be a fairly competent story, so I'm... So far, so good. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Kill the heretic.
It's so much textures on the screen. It's very busy between what you see on the ground, which, you know, is pretty cool. They've got corpses and shit everywhere, which I guess is pretty neat, but it's so much busyness that it's hard to decipher the enemies from the things you're supposed to be picking up to, you know, like, Blizzard is very good with that in Diablo. There's a lot going on in there in Diablo, but you can clearly see where you're supposed to be going, the things you're supposed to be interacting with, and the enemies you're supposed to kill. It's all one kind of just fucking big Jackson Pollock painting here, you know, just all splashed together. I just don't know where I'm supposed to be going to find those mortars. Okay, I think there is a map. No, it's that one. Okay, so there's one. I gotta keep this up, actually. There's something down here that I'm supposed to do. Okay, so no, that's just a power up or something. Okay. Okay, so this is something new. Okay, so hopefully I'm around another one now. Okay, chests are nice, but okay, obviously nothing worth picking up there. Let's get that map back up. I think, those purple blobs, okay. This is why they call me the big. Gotcha.
Teleport beacon in range.
No! I shouldn't have done that. Didn't mean to do that. No! That was really dumb. Okay, I gotta get back there. So, teleport beacon doesn't have something that takes you to a corresponding teleport beacon. So you can't go back, you can only go forward. Good to know. See, again, I'm sure this stuff is all explained somewhere in the game. I'll be fucked if I can find it. It's just, this game needs more of a tutorial. It doesn't seem very hard
Second
to play
mortar
once you get the hang of
deactivated.
it.
That will teach a lesson to this rabble.
But it doesn't give you the chance to get a hang of it. You know, it's just trial by error. And maybe that's my curse. I mean, hey, I started out from the NES generation where you just had to figure it out with this little 10-page booklet that you'd get. And a lot of games are holding your hand more these days, but this one just seems very unintuitive. Let's switch in the weapons for a little while, see what happens there. Okay, so where am I going now? So I gotta go down, up, and to the left. Okay, gotcha.
Reloading.
Okay. Whoop, didn't mean to toss that. Let's get this back down. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I've got a pistol and a chainsword now. A little bit of a mix-it-upper. That was all good stuff. The loot doesn't seem very rewarding in this. Like, I hate referring back to Blizzard, but they just seem to know how to do that stuff with. It tickles the little part in my brain, like the little reward part, when they, just the little sounds and everything it makes when you get loot. And here it's just like, here's your fucking loot, you know? Can't wait till you get to a unintuitive screen to figure out how to use it. Oh, I like the chainsword. It's pretty awesome. I like it. Yeah, I like the chainsword very much. Very, very much.
The last mortar is down.
Okay.
Try to move against the Imperial Guard now, rebels.
Exactly,
Good
rebels.
work. The rebels won't be able to launch artillery fire for a while.
You know, for her look, like she's got the dominatrix leather and the high ponytail. That voice just does not match the way she looks. I think they should patch in a new voice actor for that. Someone a little more dominating sounding, you know. Anyway, so here we go. Where the fuck are we here? We gotta go up and then down. Okay, I can do that. See this little thing that's following me? It came free as part of some DLC that was part of like the pack that I bought. I gotta get rid of that thing. I constantly think it's an enemy, and I don't think, other than like aesthetically, I don't think it serves any purpose here at all. So that thing's definitely gotta go. It'd be different if it was like picking shit up for me, or, you know, throwing the odd, you know, fucking whatever attack at the enemies, but doesn't really seem to be serving any function here. Okay, no, I gotta go back.
Captain, Metrodor Thalamer is definitely not here.
That's quite unfortunate, Inquisitor.
At least I've eliminated the local threat, so this whole journey hasn't been a complete waste of my time.
We have two
Hasn't been
other
a complete
sets of
waste of my time.
coordinates. Maybe you'll find her on the next
And maybe
world.
if I could arrange a little closer meeting with her later, we can waste some time together there, Dominatrix, baby. Gotta get you a new voice, that's all. The voice acting for the Inquisitor, spot on, spot on. Usually, too, it's funny because they always try to go with British voice actors, and this guy's clearly American, and it works, which is odd. So I think I'm gonna jump out of this. Back to my ship, whose name I can't remember. I think, the Martyr is the name of the Event Horizon ship. I can't remember your name, or the name of your ship. I actually don't even know the name of the Inquisitor. He's just Lord Inquisitor, as far as I'm concerned. But, yeah, so pretty good game. Pretty sad that I'm actually, like, if you've been watching the channel, you know by now, I'm primarily a PC gamer. With the nature of the way the lockdown has been happening, I'm gaming out of my living room a little bit more, so I can keep a close eye on a little person here running around. But yeah, so I bought this on PC. Didn't really, I don't know. It's not that I didn't like the controls on PC, but just never really got into it. I don't know why. Came out on PlayStation 4, or I shouldn't say it came out, it probably came out at the same time. I noticed it was on sale on PlayStation 4 a few weeks back, picked it up, and it seems to feel better, but not look as good on PS4, which, I mean, the looking as good, it's pretty explainable. I mean, it's a PC, right? But it does seem a little more, the controls seem a little more intuitive on PS4, but the overall intuitiveness of the game, of knowing where to go and what to do. I mean, I don't need a linear game, but I kind of need some hints, you know, as to how my inventory works, what to do on the levels. Yeah, so it's not that bad, but it's not that great in that respect. Other than that, I mean, there's a lot of customization in this game for an RPG. Again, you're experimenting with builds and things like that, the way you would in Diablo. So I mean, there's a lot to do here. Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we'll revisit this game again another time. Until then, I'm going to try to get back to PC gaming as quickly as I can, but there may be some more PS4 vids in the near future. So that's it for me there, Super Freaks. Another video. Hopefully we'll be back again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.